Hey guys, welcome back. Policy707 here with yet another CGC unboxing. Before I begin, I just want to say a big shout out to all the Star Wars fans out there. This week and the rest of the weekend, we're having Star Wars Celebration in Orlando, Florida. 40 years, we're celebrating 40 years of Star Wars. Can you believe that? It's been 40 years already. Amazing. And before I begin, I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy, Dondi. He's an East Coast cat. That is an awesome collector. He has a great channel. It's called HURC Collects Comics. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check out his channel. Definitely throw him a sub. Cool cat. Always has great content. So check him out, okay? So what I have here, guys, as I mentioned, is, yes, you guessed it, a box from CGC. Well, this unboxing is kind of a redux, a reboot. And when I open it, you'll understand what I mean. I got in contact with CGC because I would say around early to mid last year, when CGC introduced their slabs, they came out with not only new labels, but they also came out with new materials for their cases. They're more crystal clear. I mean, it's pretty much like a, kind of a comparison to high-def TV. It's like a high-def slab, I mean, I dig the slabs. I dig the bolt grade. I like the changes that they put in, and also the crystal clear plastics that they use for the slabs. But when they first introduced the new slabs, if you guys can recall, they didn't have any inner walls, and that was causing all kind of problems with collectors. People were just getting pissed, because not only was it producing kind of like a quote-unquote rainbow effect, but like the books would come like crooked, it would leave little gaps. The comic wasn't secure at all, to be honest. So I got in touch with CGC and let them know, hey, I got a whole lot of books that I got encapsulated through CGC during this time, and man, they have stellar, I have to say, CGC has stellar customer service. Okay, shouts out to Spencer Levy from CGC. I mean, this guy made it a priority to make sure that I got all my books reholdered, because it was in fact their error, and they wanted to correct that. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. Now, you guys may have seen some of these books before, and maybe this is probably your first time you've seen my channel or one of my videos on my channel. I appreciate that. So going forward with the Star Wars theme, I have for you guys a blue label, Star Wars #1. It is the Mike Deodato Jr. variant. Now, you've probably seen it in the past video, but the difference being in this one, if you can see it up close, it actually has an inner wall. So it's nicely well secured. I love it. So there is that one. In keeping with the Star Wars theme, my next one up is a beautiful sketch that I'm so proud and happy to own. I mean, definitely one of my favorites in my collection. And a little background story behind this one. I was supposed to have met the one and only Carrie Fisher early last year, but unfortunately she had to cancel out at the last minute due to reshoots for episode 8. So I missed my one and only chance to meet the one and only Carrie Fisher, aka Princess Leia. So this is a sketch done by Tony Fleece. Give you a little close up of the detail and color. I love this artist's work. I mean, I'm a big fan of Tony Fleece. He's well known for his big hit was in My Little Pony. Well, I love his, style, which also female character is very beautiful. So there is Princess Leia by Tony Fleece, and with the new slab, which has a inner wall, has the next one up. Let's just go crazy, alright, guys? I'm gonna show you some cool sketches. And I'm digging the inner wells. They look beautiful. What I was afraid of is that they were going to regrade it, and by regrading, it's a possibility that they could regrade it down or what have you. But these are all appear to be all the same grades. So as you see, the first 9.8 is another 9.8. It's Back to the Future sketch by the one and only Shelby Robertson. Give you a little close up of that of Marty McFly. Met under the box at Silicon Valley Comic Con last year, along with let me find it here. I also have the awesome opportunity, because I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, as you guys already all know. I met Mr. Doc Brown himself, Christopher Lloyd. Sketch done also by Shelby Robertson, signing gold by Mr. Christopher Lloyd himself. It was such an honor and privilege to finally meet the cast of Back to the Future, because, as I said, I'm a big fan, and grew up watching the movies, and I watched the trilogy countless times, and so to actually meet them in the flesh, that was like pretty much a dream come true, Next one up I have here, and this looks beautiful, reholdered, because I originally had this one. This is by the artist April Grady-Reyna. She did a recreation of international poster of Back to the Future, and this one here is of Leah Thompson, signed in gold by Leah Thompson herself. And this looks wonderful in the new slab, because the previous slab that I had, it actually was crooked, and I made mention to CGC, and they were more than happy to go ahead and fix it. Okay, moving forward, guys, try to speed this up. Now this one, I'm finally happy to say this got corrected. What was wrong with this one was it had the wrong title in the label. So now it actually has the correct title. This is Gwenpool Unmasked by Ron Lim. And when I commissioned Ron Lim to draw the sketch, he said this is actually his first time ever drawing the character unmasked. So here's a treat for you guys. You've seen it here first, folks. Gwenpool Unmasked by Ron Lim. Okay, moving forward, guys, without any further delay, the next sketch up is, I'm very proud to own this one. This is Venom by Mr. Shelby Robertson once again. I'll give you a close-up of color and detail. Rated at a 9.8. Wow, there's a lot of 9.8s in this lot. I think not only is Shelby a phenomenal penciler and inker, but he's also a stellar colorist too. I really dig his colors. But also, when Shelby not only does art, not only is he, like I mentioned, a good colorist, but he also, if you ever see any of his work in black and white, you can really see the full range of detail. And I'm about to show you one right now. This here is the Max in the new slab with the the inner well. I think it captured Sam Keith's style of the Max. Once again with the close-up of the detail. Here you have it, Max Shelby Robertson, another 9.8. Alright guys, we're coming towards the end, but still got more sketches to show you guys. Next one up, also at a 9.8. This time of beautiful Wonder Woman in full color and detail. I remember signing gold by Shelby himself. I remember Shelby telling me that a lot of people wanted this particular sketch, but I'm really happy and thrilled to be the one that actually owns it. He told me last time I saw him that people still ask about that sketch. It's pretty funny. Well, anyway, next one up, guys. I love this one to death. It's the Grey Hulk by Shelby. Very Todd McFarlane-ish, I must say. Beautiful colored, beautifully rendered, beautifully detailed. And what do I have left? Okay. And I know what you're thinking, 9.8s, 9.8s. So far, it's 11 9.8s in a row, or 10, I should say. This is the 11th one. Star-Lord by Shelby Robertson. Full color detail. Can't wait till Volume 2 comes out of Guardians of the Galaxy. Looking forward to that. Definitely excited. Can't wait. And last but not least, if anyone knows me, knows my favorite character of all time, whether it be in the Marvel or DC universe, that goes definitely hands down to the one and only Spider-Man. And this one's another black and white sketch. I mean, it's very reminiscent of Tom McFarlane, but done in his style. It's also my favorite. So there you guys have it. This is my CGC unboxing redux, or reboot, I should say. It's basically past sketches that you may have seen in a previous video, but this time reholdered with the inner well. So before I go, guys, before I wrap things up, I just want to ask you, which one did you guys enjoy better, in your opinion? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Was it the Star Wars Force Awakens, or was it Rogue One? Okay? Let me know. Star Wars Force Awakens or Rogue One? Or both, if you enjoy both equally. My answer is both. I mean, maybe that's the cheating quick answer, but it's both. Anyway, guys, there you have it. Thanks for tuning in. This is Policy 707 signing off, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.